What's going on, guys? Eminem Gaming here, and today we're back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Xbox and some massive news coming out from Xbox. And I think does include PlayStation. That's why I'm bringing it to the channel. I'm going to give you my thoughts. Of course, guys, I can only go on the information as of recording this video. Knowing my luck, we may have some more clarification, we have some more information, and obviously if we do have anything contradictory to what I'm saying, I will make another video and talk about that and clarify things. But as of recording this is what I think, and I'm going to give you my understanding or my thoughts in general. But before we talk about the absolutely massive news, I do want to just give a heads up for anyone who's interested. Xbox have announced their new Xbox game app for the Android store. I think this looks really clean. It looks sleek, it looks easy to use, easy to understand. Apparently there's going to be different modes. I do need to do a bit more research on that and see sort of how that works, whether it's due to internet or what it will be, or if you own the console, whatnot. We'll have to see with that. But I have to say, although it might not interest everyone, this cloud gaming, this streaming service, and it's certainly not my cup of tea personally, I know the mobile gaming space is a massive market that is really untouched, and I think Xbox really has a chance to sort of get in front of Stadia, maybe even get in front of PlayStation Now. Obviously they have the Game Pass, which is such great value, and yeah, so I have to take my hat off to Xbox. I think they've done it really well. It looks clean, it looks easy to use, and yeah, massive credit to them. Will be interesting to see it in function and in access and how it works with, like, do you need mega fast internet, or is someone like me with like sort of okay to bad internet gonna just have a terrible time, or will it be okay? We'll find out soon, but yeah, just wanted to keep any of you guys who are interested in that up to date. But more importantly, we need to talk about how Xbox have now purchased Bethesda. Now this is massive. Now I feel that if you're a hardcore gamer, or you're decently into your games, there'll be some franchise that Bethesda owns that you love. Maybe not all of them, certainly not my favourite developer, but there are definitely some games I absolutely adore, such as Fallout. I really like Fallout. Doom's always a lot of fun, so a lot of great games on there, and they have officially purchased them for what's being speculated around $7 to $7.5 billion, which is a massive amount of cash. Now there is a little bit of conversation going on. Are these games going to be exclusive to the Xbox and PC sort of console exclusives? Are they going to be put everywhere? As I said, we don't have 100% confirmation yet. We're not 100% sure, but I'm going to give you some quotes from people involved in the deal, and we'll see where I'm going with this. And it says, like our original partnership, this is one about more than one system or one screen. We share a deep belief in fundamental power of games, in their ability to connect, empower and bring joy, and a belief we should bring that to everyone, regardless of who you are, where you live or what you play on, regardless of the screen size, the controller or the ability to even use one. So with what I think that is pretty damning, or pretty telling, I shouldn't say damning, pretty telling, that these are going to be multi-platform games. I think it's a safe bet to say Fallout or Skyrim will ultimately be put PlayStation. I do think we will get these games on PlayStation. I think they'll be day and day. These are massive games, and these are games that cost hundreds of millions of dollars. I think you would be leaving money on the table not bringing them to PlayStation. So yeah, I can definitely see that, and I can see why they probably will be brought to PlayStation. But with that said, this doesn't take anything away from the enormity of this deal, because again, this just, if all these games end up day one on Game Pass, I mean, this is just a absolutely massive coup for Xbox, because again, you know, you can get all these games. You can get Halo, your Forza, your Gears, you know, the Outer Worlds, if they make a sequel to that, which I'm sure they will. They have all these games now on the Xbox Game Pass. It doesn't really matter to Xbox or Microsoft if they're exclusive, because there's just so much in Xbox Game Pass where it's like, well, we just want your subscription service, which does make me question long term the profitability or the sustainability of Game Pass. But certainly, as we're talking right now, an absolutely incredible value. I think personally this is one of the biggest, well, I'd say it's the biggest acquisition for a long time. I can't really think of a big one off the top of my head for a very, very long time. We've had rumours of Warner Brothers, but those sorts of died. Yeah, obviously Sony got Insomniac, which is a massively talented developer, which is putting out 2 PS5 games within about 4 months of each other, which is obviously incredible. But I wouldn't say Insomniac are anywhere near the size, or even if you want to say talent-wise, because Insomniac are one of my favourite developers, they don't have the IP behind them that Bethesda do. So this is one of the biggest days in the gaming industry, and you know, I'm very excited to see how it goes, because again, I think if you're a massive Xbox fan, which is nothing wrong with, I think everyone would agree this generation hasn't gone how Xbox probably wanted it to. A massive sales deficit to PlayStation, not really close, and really for the last 2 years, not many exclusives, not many games that pull you to the system, not many moves that have really put any pressure on Sony to do anything. Do you know what I mean? And this is, as a PlayStation gamer, selfishly, I'm very happy about this, because this leads to competition. This leads to Sony having to either acquire other developers themselves, or improve the developers that they already have, or bring back existing IPs like SOCOM, etc. You know, be more consumer friendly. This is why competition is good. Regardless if you're the biggest PlayStation fan or the biggest Xbox fan, whatever it is, you want your competition at their absolute peak, at their absolute best, and in such a strong position. Because I have no problem saying I am a huge PlayStation fan, whatever, but this news is absolutely fantastic, especially if I can still play the games on the PS5. But that's all from me today, guys. I hope you're enjoying the content. Of course, if you did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, because any big news, I'll be covering it. I'm going to try and upload multiple videos a week. I've got a lot of plans for this channel, guys. I have a lot of plans for this channel. Streaming when the PlayStation 5 comes, news, all that good stuff. So make sure you subscribe, get involved in the channel, and yeah, let me know down below, guys, what your thought is on this Bethesda takeover. Completely took me off guard, but I think it's very, very good for the competition and for the industry. But let me know your guys' thoughts, and I'll see you in a new video very soon.